poured fluorescent powder into the Sprite, then submerged the $1 million ancient coin in Sprite. Next, I anonymously mailed it to the museum director. When she picked up the coin, the fluorescent powder had already stained her hands. Just then, my companion aimed the camera's infrared light at the heat sensor beneath the display case. The alarm was immediately triggered. Then the Declaration of Independence stored inside was promptly returned to the underground vault. The curator immediately rushed over to investigate. As she entered the password, fluorescent powder was also left on the keyboard. Meanwhile, my partner slipped into the machine room, cut open the conduit in the wall, located the surveillance feed interface via the camera, and successfully took control of the monitoring feed. I disguised myself as a maintenance worker and infiltrated the museum, hiding in the restroom to shed my disguise. I did this to smuggle a power drill into the museum. Then I blended into the banquet, seizing the moment when the curator shook hands with a guest to take the stemmed glass she had used. I returned to the restroom, applied fingerprint developer to reveal the imprint, then wore a replica thumb sleeve to extract the print. Finally, I used the fingerprint to unlock the vault elevator. Inside the vault, I activated the UV light, quickly spotting fluorescent powder residue on the keypad. Me partner deduced the code. The vault doors swung open. I immediately drilled out the screws securing the Declaration of Independence. But just then, the surveillance feed suddenly went dark. This threw us into a panic. With too many screws to remove in time, I can only take it along with the frame. As I stepped toward the elevator, another group of robbers burst in, spotting me clutching the Declaration. They drew their guns and fired. I instinctively shielded myself with it. Fortunately, the elevator doors closed just in time. I quickly removed the remaining screws, rolled up the Declaration, and stuffed it into my coat. As I prepared to slip out of the museum, I was spotted by the curator. Unexpectedly, she didn't stop me. Instead, she followed me all the way out of the museum, because hidden on the back of the Declaration was a shocking secret. She wanted to know what it was too.